How did we meet? I believe it was in Library West. Not Library West, Marston. She was in a study group next to Pat. I came in dropping big jokes, you know how I do, right? And then I knew Rochelle, and I started talking with her, and then she, you know how social Shay is. She invited her damn self into the conversation. And then I remember that's how we met. To me, she already know what the damn lawyer.
What is it?
She does this thing where she bites her. She don't even bite the nail off, but she like chews on her nails, and I literally have to move her hand from it. It's the most annoying thing ever. And there's another thing, but she can't control it. Maybe not.
What's the second thing?
She grinds her teeth when she sleeps.
Yeah. She can't.
So she can't control that or whatever like that, you know. So I learned to live with it or not live with it.
She got mouth guards.
Yeah, and I force her to get it, and I force her to put it on sometimes. She doesn't.
That's tough, bro.
Because she fall asleep anyway.
That's tough.
So. She's caring. She's genuine, you know, and and at first I'm not always, you know, at first I could be a little reserved sometimes, but you know, she has a fun spirit, you know, it's a very positive spirit most of the time when you're around her and stuff like that. So she keeps you well. I mean, you're around her even when you're mad and stuff, you're like, okay, whatever. I smile or whatever.
Or whatever.
In general, you know, she's a very attractive person, you know, the most attractive person I ever dated. But she knows what's my favorite part, her booty.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
Praise the Lord.
That goes without saying. I'm the funniest guy ever.
Oh.
Man. So I only can imagine.
Okay. All right. We'll see what she says about that. Name.
She better say me. I'm gonna go with my closet full of shoes.
The entire closet. With your snake skin and your lamb skin.
Dude, you got me.
And your...
Some of those are... I can't choose all my shoes?
Just one.
Damn, one pair?
One pair. I know, bro. You got a lot.
I don't know, man. Shay gotta help me save some things, man.
One thing.
She gotta carry another shoe. But it won't be Ziggy, I'll tell you that.
Oh, dang.
With Lachey?
Yeah. Oh, With Lachey. We're gonna say you don't know.
These, I guess, I call them Daisy Dukes or something like that.
The Betty Riders?
I mean, I'm not usually a guy that, you know,
Right.
jealous or anything like that for the most part. I was like, she put it on, it's like, yeah, you gotta take that right off.
Nowhere. You're not going nowhere but in the room.
Yeah, I hope you're going to go broom the floor or something.
That's it.
But probably just that, if she still has that.
Probably not, though.
Yeah,
That's how
hopefully
she
not.
kept you.
Royal blue.
Yes, I like that. Her skin, it complements her skin, makes it brighter than it is. Yeah.
And there's a nice little deep tone to it, you know.
Yeah, I like
A little sensual, I like it. I would prefer sneakers, but I know she loves her heels and her flats and all that junk, so.
She's a girl.
Yeah, I would prefer sneakers, but. Curly. Most definitely.
Right.
Oh, I think I was trying to pick up the tab at Fridays or something.
And she was like,
Nah, and she was making, nah, split it. I was like, no, I do that with my frat, but if I invite you to go out and eat, I invite you because I know I'm gonna at least pay for it, right? If I don't invite you, I'm not gonna pay for it. But I think that was something like that. But other than that, I don't remember. But I remember that early on in the relationship.
okay.
She gets a lot of quotes wrong. Oh, she always does Jeezums.
Yes.
That's probably the most consistent one, but I'll go with that one. Well, well, there's a line, when something becomes more than just about you and the person, and when it becomes all about the person in a way, kind of an obsession in a way, in a good way. And I realized that after, dating for a while, and the things she would do, and when she showed me that she actually cared for me beyond a boyfriend, girlfriend, a superficial level, that's when I started realizing, yeah, nothing is perfect, but if I had to spend the rest of my life with somebody and work it out and put the effort in, it would be Lachey. And not only that, what I had to honestly ask myself, if it came down to it, would you trade your family? Would you trade everything you have, including your life, if it meant either saving this girl's life or going through a transgression period with her to spend the rest of your life? And knowing, everyone that knows me knows I'm a very tight-knit family, and it's very hard to come between me and no one actually come between me and my brothers or my mother or my late father. But I knew she was the one when my dad was sick with cancer in September, and he was just about to go to surgery. And she had these migraines that she was seeing stars with, and she had to go see the doctor. And we've been through before where it could be pretty serious, she'd get a stroke. And I told my dad, I have to go see and take care of Lachey, even though he's about to go into surgery for cancer. And that's when my dad said, that's when I knew your priorities in life and how you hold her to an esteem. Because, and he was proud of me. He was like, that's when I can finally give myself, say, go ahead and love this girl. Because if I stood there and waited, he would have been like, you never know what could have happened to her or whatever like that. But I made a conscious decision when I'm telling me, I just decided to go there because I had to. It's like if you have your mom on the cliff and you have your wife on the cliff and you only can save one. What kind of decision? Many people say I'll kill myself and try to save both, but I had that choice between basically my father. He could have died in the surgery. I never could have been there, or I could have been Lachey. She could have just had a headache or whatever it may be, and I chose to do that because that's the priority and the esteem I hold her in my life. And that's when I realized she's worth it, and she's worth everything, my efforts, and including my life if it came down to it. Hey babe, I love you. And yeah, you're probably crying right now, so wipe that junk off, please. Get back to partying and stuff. And I'll see you later, I guess.